Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR with Animal Crossing New Horizons. I thought today, let's open up the window here. Today I'd play a little Animal Crossing. I've got this Nooks Miles ticket in my pocket. That's burning a hole in my pocket. I gotta go to another island to get some supplies. So, why don't you join me? Let's take a look. This is my bedroom. There's my Apple TV. I only just got this at Christmas time. I'm not much of a gamer, but this is a nice relaxing game. Here's my workout room. I got a gong. But what I really want to do is go to another island, because a day or so ago, there was an island that was full of tarantulas. And it's only been recently that the tarantulas have come out, and they get me every time almost. But then I caught one. This is my room of, I want this to be my tarantula room. Look, there's one I got. I got a bunch of wasps. Yeah, thing in a suit there. This is kind of like my torture room. So, this is what we're doing. So I got a bunch of empty pockets. I'm just going to wear my wetsuit. And let's go. Yeah, like I said, I'd never played this before. I'm not a big gamer by any means. A long time ago, I really liked the computers there. I liked Age of Empires. That was a game. And I always thought, what a great game. I wish it was a little more peaceful. I just got a new roof, too, and a door to my house. I got some mail in there, but that's private, so we're not going to concern ourselves too much with my island that I'm living on here. We're just going to go right to the airline, to Dodo Airlines. And yeah, we'll see if we can find an island with, with some tarantulas. Also stone. I need a bunch of stones. How can I help you out today? I want to fly. Roger. By the way, it looks like you got a Nook Miles ticket on you, in case you feel like using that. That's what I want to use. So, just to get the paperwork all official, where did you want to go? I want to use my Nook Miles ticket. Roger. I'm ready to get you into the sky right this minute. But let's just check. You all packed? Tools all ready? Roger. Time for takeoff. All right, let's get airborne. This is the most, it's been out for a long time, I hear. But I've only been playing for a few months. And I thought it was so unique that it doesn't come with a rule book. They don't tell you what to do. And you just figure it out as you go along. And the first time I was able to fly to another island, I was so excited. And even when I got to the island, so now we're on the island, we've already flown here. But I thought they were going to show us flying. Anyway, they don't. So this is Wilbur. He says, all right, we are 2 down and docked at the target island. Delta Oscars, go. I'm a little disappointed. It's raining. All right, he's going to be waiting here for me. Go catch some bees and chop some trees. I'm going to look at my pockets here. Look at all this money I got. Normally I don't have so much money like that, but last time I played, I just, turned it off and went to bed. So this is what I got. Wait, do I have all the tools I need? Shovel, axe. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right, let's go. So, I kind of do this systematically. If you've never played this before, you can just sell all this stuff. You get the weeds. Flowers, kind of useless in my opinion. But I'm going to pick some of these weeds. The rocks. This doesn't look like it's the Tarantula Island. But it's not bad. Got some sticks. We'll just take a little look-see around. The rock there. Oh, what's that? A locust. I don't want the locust. You can catch those with your net. My character's name is Harvey. This is Harvey. And it's a relaxing game. All the stuff you do gets you not points, but Nook miles. You can use those to buy things. I just actually got an upstairs. You start out with one room. Well, you start out with a tent. But then as you progress, I bought a house, had a mortgage, paid off the mortgage, expanded. You get another room. And yeah, just the other day there. Oh no, flower. I'll put this flower in my hair. That way it's not filling up my pockets. Here's a vaulting pole. When you first start, you can't cross water. But then you get this vaulting pole, and look at that. You can pole vault right across the water. And it took a while to get the wetsuit. So then you can swim in the water. I'll be doing that later. I don't know. From what I've learned so far, I think swimming and catching sea life, sea creatures, oh, look at those bugs, I don't want those. I think that's the most effective way to get money. Well, not money. They're called bells. It's not the barter system so much, but I mean you're trading bells instead of money for products. So here I got a ladder. We're gonna climb up, pick up some of these weeds, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shake trees. After I just, oops, oh no, I got another flower. And you'd be surprised, but there's stuff in the trees. Sometimes sticks will fall out, but people hide things in the trees. Money, perhaps. A desk. Oh, there's a snail. It's kind of gross. I don't think snails are worth much. Oh no, another flower. Okay, so I'm going to hold a net when I shake the trees because sometimes there's wasps. And you can catch the wasps so they don't attack you. So far, the only thing that can hurt you in this game, I think, the wasps can sting you. And then the tarantulas. The tarantulas are brutal. But you never die. It's not that type of game. Oh, there's a stick. And you can just chill out. There's all these different reactions you can do. And then I got even more. So like, ha 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 ha. This one's a good one. Flourish. Yeah. Oh. And I have a whole bunch more over here. I think it would be cool if you could just like hang out and get like points by just doing boring stuff. That would make it a little more chill if you were rewarded for like sitting and hanging out with some of your friends. So nobody's on this island. I don't think it's just me. And you basically go to the islands to, well, you're not colonizing it, but you're like raping it of all its stuff, pillaging. So you hit these rocks and stuff comes out of them. The most you can ever get, I think, is 7. See, 2, 4, 6, 7. And you got to do it quickly. Yes, yes. And after I've knocked all that stuff out, I'll pick it up. But look at this. Here's an apple. I'm going to eat one. Num, 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 num. Now I have the power. See, up in the corner there, I got 1 out of 10 apples in my belly, or food. Now I'm going to crush, I'm going to crush this thing. Now I get 1 more stone. All right, let's pick these up. That's clay, iron nugget, some clay, and you use these supplies here to build stuff. So you don't want to get stung. So you gotta hold that guy, hold my net. And nobody really teaches you that stuff. You just gotta figure everything out on your own. I mean, you could look online, I suppose. But I keep it all a secret. By not knowing. Oops. Yeah, it's just pretty chill. I use my axe now that I've... Oh wait, what kind of axe do I got? I only got this axe. Because you can chop the trees down. But I guess that's not... Let's just see it. Can I do that with this? Like I said, I'm pretty new at this. Oh yeah, here we go. Choppy chop. Oh yeah, so you can chop the trees and you get wood. Different wood. Some soft lumber. Hard lumber. Hardwood. This is the hardwood. There's softwood, and then there's just wood. I don't know what the... And you can change the view. Oh, I missed a stick there. There's just so much to do in this game, like... It's kind of chill. But I really wanted to get some more tarantulas, but it doesn't look like there's any here right now. But stone, I can use stone. I've been making some really nice stone lantern things. You can go fishing. I got a fishing rod here. Where'd that fishy go? I used to really like fishing games, video games. This also reminds me, I always thought, like, so I've only played this since December. But, I had roommates who were into gaming. And so I have played home systems. Long ago, like Nintendo 64, and there was a Zelda one. And it was like this. You could, run all around the world. You do little missions and fight things. And you had a fishing rod, and you could go places and fish. Well, you could only go to one place and fish. And that's generally what I'd play the game, and I would just go and fish. And it was really cool because the fishing, it wasn't easy. And you could fish for a long time and not catch anything. It was really realistic. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool? Because you had that fishing rod, and there were streams in the game, but you couldn't just go fishing here, say. I thought, wouldn't that be cool if you could just go fish anywhere? I always like to play video games and do what they don't really want you to do. Like, oh, people don't want to do that, but I thought it'd be cool if they did. Oh, look, oh, no, I didn't get them. Oh, I'm such a novice. All right, let's go bang this rock up a little bit. So I got my shovel, and I'm going to give him Oh no. Okay, because I ate the apple and forgot, I smashed it. So, another rookie mistake. All right, let's see if, I'm not going to hold my net. Let's just see if there's a wasp nest. A wasp nest might fall out and then they'll come and sting me. But it probably would have happened already. So you shaky, shaky, and you can get tree branches. There we go. So then you take all these supplies and you go and sell them. And like I said, I got the top floor. I didn't even go check it out actually. I haven't even seen it yet, the expansion. Oh no, I don't have the top floor yet. I just got a new roof and a new door. I'm gonna go get a top floor. I think it's gonna cost me like $1 million or something, 1,000,000 bells. What do I need here? I need an axe. Alright, let's chop this tree. Choppy choppy. You can only ever get like 3 pieces of wood from everything. You can like pick up the trees and bring them, stick them in your pocket. It's like magic. We have magic pockets in this land. Lots of locusts on this island. Hey, I can't get around. Okay. So I'll stick my axe in my pocket. Look, I'm swimming. We're just gonna like pillage this island before we go looking for some good fish. Maybe we'll find a pearl or some scallops. Some crabs. The first time I played, after I got my wetsuit and I was swimming, I figured out you can dive down and get some sea life, catch it. And the first thing I pulled up, I was like, what? I was like, is that a sea cucumber? And then it goes, you got a sea cucumber. It's all like from real life. And it's really cool. And like, I know sea cucumbers. I mean, I know about them. When I was a kid, my dad and his friends, they were all divers. Like they would go scuba diving and, catch fish. Oh no! Oh, total rookie mistake. Look at me. I'm all nervous. I'm not going to get all 7 now. That's probably it. And look at that. 2, 4, 5. And like I said, so you can either fill in that hole with your shovel, but then this, look, if you kick, that's better because shovels don't last forever. They'll break after so long. So if you kick it, then you're not using your shovel power. I'm gonna eat this guy. And let's destroy this. Alright. Here we go. Did I shake this one yet? Another thing, and I didn't know, but like say if a wasp's nest fell down, and you can only swim for some reason if you have a wetsuit. Like you're a real wimp, like, oh, I'm not gonna go in the water with my shorts on, I need a wetsuit. But if a wasp nest falls down, and a swarm of wasps will chase you, you can go jump in the water. Oh, and I also just learned if you're on your own island and if you go into, oh, watch this, oh no, not gonna get me. There we go. Although I should have caught one of them because I'm also keeping wasps in my torture room, my torture tarantula room. You can use that or sell it. You can use it to make medicine. This little stump here, this is like a workshop. Watch this. Here we go. Wait, how do I get in here? So you can craft stuff. Maybe I'll craft. If I craft this really like good axe, let's do it. Then I can chop down the trees. It's kind of fun to come to these islands and then just like massacre them. It's so wrong. But it's a fun way to just clear cut it, and take everything. Take everything but the flowers. Yeah. Come down, tree. Here we go. The flimsy axe doesn't do it. You need this good, powerful axe. I'm not even going to pick up that wood right now. Let's just go around and massacre the trees. It goes so against my values. But it's a game. And on the main island that I live on, people come. When I first started, they said it was a deserted island, but it wasn't. There's like Tom Nook. I don't know if they're his brothers. They were like living in a tent, and they teach you the scene. Oh no, I should have been shaking them. If you chop them down without shaking them, you don't get any of the surprise stuff. Like there could have been a leaf with something in there. Oh well, I'll leave more room for fishes in my pockets. Oh, there it is. So that's what I'm talking about there. That little leaf that fell down. That'll be something. It's not a leaf. Hey, kitty. Oh, it's an old sewing machine. Old sewing machine, you don't say. Let's pick that up. Kitty. One of the rooms in my house is just a bathroom. I got so many toilets. And I don't have a bathtub, but I got a shower. I haven't been able to buy a bathtub yet. I don't know. So I'll pick up these woods. The weeds. It's funny when it's raining on when it's raining in the game, it's kind of a drag, but it's realistic. But the other day I was playing, oh, look at that gold nugget. The other day I was playing and it was rainy in the game, but sunny outside. And I thought, what am I doing playing this game? I should go outside. But if it's a rainy day and it's sunny in the game, that's kind of cool. All right, let's eat one of these guys. You can eat anything too. Let's try eating a coconut. Coconuts are worth more than apples if you want to sell them, but they're pretty tasty. So let's try that. And now we will bash that guy. Oh no, didn't I just make that? This isn't a very good shovel. Wait, oh no, I made the axe, not the shovel. There's a museum on my island. Hey, kitty. So how you been doing? Do you ever play this game? Oh yeah. People will probably be like, oh. All right, so we've clear cut that part. All right. Tree. It's time for you to come down. Timber. So another cool thing, you can sit on these if you want. Oops, maybe I'll get her. Sit on the stump. Get on there. Why are you not going on there? There you go. Hey guys. And in the beginning I didn't know like I did it, but I thought you had to push a button. You just got to push to go on there. And you can take your shovel. Oh no, I don't have a shovel. Let's go make a shovel. And if you don't have the material to make a shovel, you can buy one off the dude who's waiting there for me. We'll just make a cheap old shovel here. Okay. My shovel is in that toolbox. And I'll just show you how we can uproot. You can uproot these guys. Boink. But I don't really care about, I kind of like leaving stumps. It's like Harvey's been here. And he has taken all your stuff. But if you leave anything on this island, you're never able to go back to the same island. just because of the programming. All right, so it looks like I got all the trees. And I got everything. I mean, there's those trees up there I didn't chop down. There's fish in there. Ooh, a message in a bottle. And there's a message in a bottle. You gotta pick that up and then take a look at it. You open it up and there's some note. I never read the note. I used to, but it's always just this recipe for a thing, golden balls. We're gonna learn that. I'll stick it into my Nook phone. It's funny, you're on it started out as a deserted island, but then, or in the beginning, you had a phone. There is cell service. And there's only one musical artist in the world, at least in this one, I don't know, Animal Crossing, and it's KK Slider, and you can buy albums, play them in your radio, on your phonograph, on your record player, what have you. And the whole point, one of the big goals is we want to get KK to come to my island and play a concert. And I'm getting close. You gotta make it beautiful. You gotta build stuff, build bridges, build beautiful parks. So I hear him swimming. The first time I went swimming, I was like, oh, this is so much fun. I didn't even know, you'd be able to dive. Because they don't tell you any of this stuff. Every day they tell you, one thing. At the beginning, they're like, oh, push Y and you can dive down. And then there's a little black spot. In the beginning, I thought those were holes. But I got a sea star. Maybe it'll give me an autograph. And when you go and sell the stuff, you select it and then they say what they will give you for it. But because they don't tell you the rules or how to do anything, I thought you had to sell everything individually, and it took so long until I learned that you could select multiple things at once. And holy cow, did that ever speed up my gameplay. That's some seaweed. I couldn't help myself. So I like to get the stuff that would be tasty with some kelp. But one of the things, for weeks, I would go with pockets full of stuffs to sell, and selling it one at a time. Then I knew what everything was worth, kind of. So that at least that was kind of cool. Because then when you select a whole bunch, they're like, okay, we'll give you 21,000 bells for this. Is that okay? And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So far, these sea stars are not worth much. There's the sea cucumber. I've eaten one of those before. They're all slimy on the outside. They're real gross, like a slug. And when you pick them up, you can squish them. And to eat them, there's only a line of meat down the spine, I think. And you pull that out. I was really young when I had that. Yeah, my dad was like, here, try this. I was like, what is it? We were on the island. And there's some barnacles. I got an acorn barnacle. Will it grow into an oak barnacle? Anyway, yeah, with the sea cucumber, I was like, what is it? He said, just eat it. So I ate it. He's like, what do you think? I don't even know if he tried it yet. I was like, I don't know, it was all right. And then they told me what it was, because we knew what sea cucumbers were. We'd always play with them, throw them around. Sea star. And then a couple of years ago, actually, I went to call it a museum, an aquarium off the west coast of Canada. They had little pools. You could touch some stuff and look, octopus, what have you. And they had sea cucumber, and I was like, oh, sea cucumber. And then the little plaque that tells you about them and an interpreter. And then I said, there's a sea anemone. The enemy of an enemy is my frenemy. I always say the same thing no matter how many times I pick up the same food or sea creature. So I said, yeah, with a sea cucumber, I said, oh, or I was talking about eating them. And they said, oh, no, you can't eat them anymore. Or like they're endangered or something. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I don't think they were when I ate it. Same with, did you ever fish for a sturgeon? Those are like the dinosaurs, man. Those things can be like 20, 30 feet long and live like 100 years maybe. And my brother, he used to go fishing for those, the Fraser River. People would like pull those things up. They'd have their lines attached to like a winch on their truck. And you could get a fishing license just to fish sturgeon, but you could only take one a year, keep one a year. But then I learned nowadays, because my cousin a couple of years ago, he was telling me, he showed me a picture, he caught one, they got like razors on them. Kitty's up here getting in the way. And then he was telling me, oh no, you can't keep them anymore. But holy cow, yeah, to eat a sturgeon, we had fish and chips, just as good as cod. Or, what's the other one you get with fish and chips? Anyway, it was good. Could really hurt yourself filleting that up, though. So far, this ocean hasn't got much good stuff. I want some crab. There's like spider crab, Dungeness crab. We used to catch a Dungeness crab. Actually, the other day there, I was watching. Did you ever see that show, Somebody Feed Phil? And where were they? Spain or something? I think they were in Spain. And they went out and they got some spider crab. I was like, oh, look, it's a spider crab, because you can catch those in this. And they're huge. They're bigger than my head, like in this game. And they're harder to catch. In the beginning, it took me a while to figure out how to catch the stuff that tries to get away, like this guy. Oh, yeah, look at him. Oh, he's tricky. Oh, no, he's just, oh, what's this guy? I got an umbrella octopus. Too bad, I'm already soaked. There's like a regular octopus, squid. So you look for the bubbles, then you dive down. The good thing that you're trying to look for, like if you get a scallop, then this otter comes up, it's like, hey, that scallop, can I get that off you? There you go. Yeah, sure. Then he gives you something, and he puts a pearl in it too. I think pearls are worth like 10,000 bells maybe. Oh look, I got full pockets already, so I can swap it, because sea stars aren't worth much. But I don't really have much good here. I'm just gonna release it. I need to get something good. There's a whelk. I got a whelk. Happy snails to ya. So I think a whelk is probably better than a sea snail, or like a star. I would eat a whelk. I wouldn't eat a starfish. I used to call them starfish. Lots of things have changed. Things that I used to say. Like, oh, you don't say that anymore. But nobody told me, I don't pay attention. A big one, and I'm trying to correct it, because someone was like, you don't say, with numbers. Like if it's 112, like, no, Harvey, it's 112, not 112. Sea anemone, I don't know if they're worth more than stars. What about you? Do you say 112? 112. Let's see how much money I got. Oh, it doesn't show me how much bells I got. Yeah, this ocean is Got nothing good in it, man. I don't think I'd want to eat any of that stuff. The kelp is okay. Give me what a crab. Barnacles. Yeah, I grew up swimming in the ocean, going out on the boat. So I'm very familiar with swimming in cold water with a wetsuit. What's this guy? Oh, I got a sea pineapple. Your move, sea pizzas. I don't really get that. Okay, we got to keep the pineapple. So let's swap that with. So you can only swap it with the stuff you got in the water. What do you think? Snail? Whelk? Sea anemone. There's some bubbles back there. I don't want to go get it. I think the good stuff's got to be in these rocks here. Here we go. I bet that's kelp. Nope. Sea cucumber. What do you think? Should we keep the sea cucumber? Let's just see. Like I said, you can eat a sea cucumber. There's not much meat in them, though. They're like a slug. Let's just get rid of it. That's fine. I want like a lobster or something. I've gotten lobsters, octopus. This one wasn't moving. What's this guy? Oh, some kelp. That's good. Seaweed. Oh, I was going to say, when I was a kid, I didn't know people ate mussels, like, till my adult life, because mussels were like barnacles. They just, grow on the rocks everywhere, and, I'd break them open to use for bait, for fishing. I knew you'd eat clams, digging for clams. I'd dig for them. I didn't, they were all right. Now, I like them a lot more now. Now I don't live right by the ocean. Let's let it go. Yeah, I love the ocean. Salty water. The freedom. If you live right by the ocean too, then I hate these sea slugs. I got a sea slug. It's kind of salty about that. Yeah, I don't want to see okay. Yeah, if you live by the ocean there, it regulates the temperature. So it'll be more mild than inland, which is nice. Might be more rainy, I don't know. Wow, there's literally no good stuff in here today. There's no crabs, no lobsters. Barnacles? Are we gonna eat barnacles? I don't know. Let's just get rid of that. I guess those little octopuses are alright. And so every island, at first I was like, why? Every island is roped in. Probably because for programming and stuff. But it also helps if the thing you're after is running away, then once they get to the net, they got to turn around. That's how you can catch those fast, like lobsters or crabs. All the stuff that I haven't seen yet. Here we go. Yeah, it's nothing but this stuff here. So usually every time though I go, I get at least a pearl or something. I've almost swam around the whole island. it's pretty chill. I don't think it was raining on my island. Sometimes it's fun if it's raining on your island to go to another island, and it's nice. See, anemone. I'm gonna let that go. All right, what do you think? Should we give up? Have we searched? I think we've picked this ocean clean. Now, right here, this is gonna be something good. Come on. Ah, seaweed. Let's make some kelp soup. We'll dry that on the rocks. Oh, let's swap it. Swap it with maybe some barnacles. There we go. What do you think? Is that a pearl? Come on. All right, we'll let that go. All right, we'll just swim back to the plane, unless we see something that looks real good. There's the plane. Oh man, I just remembered a dream I had last night. There was this crazy plane, like a jet. Oh man, it was like super vivid dream. Oh, this is a turban shell. Let's swap it. Those would be tasty. What do you think? With the sea cucumber? Barnacle. Let's do the barnacle. Yeah, so I was, where the heck was I? Anyway, like say I wasn't in a field, I was on a road, but I saw this like giant jet flying real fast. Well, not real fast, kind of slow but big, and it looked like it was going over these hills, and it looked like it was going to crash, and it went over the hill that I didn't see it, and I was waiting to feel the crash. Like I thought if that thing hits, like it's gonna shake, and then it didn't crash, and it like spun around like a helicopter kind of. We kind of was like the X-Men plane from the comics or what have you. And then it flew and landed. It flew. Here, I'll gotta use my hand so you can see. So this plane is flying over, and then it flew, and then it landed like straight up, like a rocket, right near where I was standing. And some guys got out, and I think they were getting gas. And then I went into a store near my house, and it's like, I don't remember this store, because there's no stores near my house. And I was looking at stuff, and they had some comics. They had some Archie comics. I was like, wow, they got some Archie comics here. All right, what's this guy saying? Bell Bottom Cabaret. This is Stovetop Snowmobile. Do you require assistance? Over. Oh, he's talking to me. I'm ready to go. You ready to punt pontoons and fly soaring wildflower here back to Cabbage? You positive? That's my island. It's called Cabbage. Cabbage Island. Be very positive because I wouldn't want you leaving anything behind. So again, you ready? Roger. Yep. Roger. Lifting off November rocks. What? November rocks tomorrow. So now I'm going to fly back to my island. So that in the corner there, that's how you fly. The airport's pretty cool. I'd like to get one of those TVs that's up in the corner. So, see you later, dude. Let's wave. Hey, I'm waving at you. I don't know how it works, but I always try to be very polite. I think maybe luck has something to do with it. Maybe you get good karma if you're nice to people. Some of the people that live on my island, some of them have started fighting. Oh, in the corner, what's this? Oh, this is my phone, so I got a new. Oh, look, that's my new recipe. And this one. And then, get rid of that. Nook miles. So this is how you claim. So I cut 10 of 10 woods. Get some nook miles there. You gotta talk to people. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh wait, no, there must be something else there. What else did I do? Oh, there it is. Remarkable remodeler. Oh, this was because I just had my house remodeled last night. Okay, yeah, I got a new door and a new roof. Oh, and a new mailbox. So that's all my stuff there. All right, here's my museum. The museum. Oh wait, I gotta get this money here. When you see something like this, dig it up. It's some money. Hold. There we go. Oh, I probably got no room in my pockets. Yeah, I'm gonna swap it. I'll just throw it in the ground. These sticks. Who cares about sticks? Let's bury the sticks in the hole. All right, we'll go get those later, or we'll leave them for someone else to find. So this is Nook's Cranny. Who are the guys near? Timmy and Tommy. No, what are these guys called? Timmy. Yeah, I was right. Hello, hello. Welcome to Nook's Cranny. Greetings. Harvey, welcome, welcome. What do you need today? So I want to sell all that stuff I got. What am I offering? Well, let's just see. Umbrella octopus. So you can donate things to the museum, different animals and works of art, fossils. I've got almost all the fossils. It's so annoying because do I want my sewing machine? Maybe. I might be keeping my gold nuggets too. I might want to make something out of my gold nuggets. Wait till the gold price is higher. Sticks, and I'm keeping those. Let's get those, and those, and those. All right, let's see how my haul was today. I didn't. Let's just sell this. Who cares? Because normally I would have gotten a lot better seafood, I think. Look at all the fine things you brought today. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. Yes. I see. Let's see. All done. I can buy these from you for 24,760 bells. Sound good? Yeah, I guess so. See, sometimes I can come back and get like 70,000 bells. Look at all that money, though. Thank you for your business. I'll go ahead and put any excess bills into bags in your pockets. All right, so that was my trip to the other island. Oh, what's this? Some Japanese vertical banner. Okay. And you know what, actually? So sometimes there's stuff, this is the store, you can buy stuff, and it's limited time, like one day, like you can buy this today, and some of the stuff sometimes like 100,000 bells. And so I actually started to think, maybe I should keep extra money in my pockets and not just all put it towards debt, because I've been trying to get this wrestling ring, lab experiment set. But it was like, they come up. I've only seen that like once or twice. And it's like, oh, it's 100,000 bells. You can get it today. Anyway. All right. Let's see. You can buy stuff in there. Do my little spin around. Well, let's talk to these guys a little bit. Oh, I'm waving goodbye. But now I'm just jamming. Oh, I'm so bashful. Out of my way. I gotta check my phone here. You can get sales by selling things. So yeah, that was an alright haul. See you later, guys. Alright. I'm just gonna head back to my place. I kinda gotta go to the bathroom. Especially, oh no, I don't have any, okay, wait. I don't have to go to the bathroom yet because I need to eat something. Okay, maybe you don't know about this. Because, like I said, they don't tell you how to do anything in this game. And I found this by accident. So you're like, oh, what a tasty apple. Nom, 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 nom. Let's eat this guy. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. One of the things that could be improved, one of the things I don't like as much, this game is all about like consumerism. Buy, consume. More stuff. But I don't like how you can't cook the things that you catch and you buy. Here's my bathroom. Alright, you want the urinal? We better turn the lights on. Look, it's a nice theme. It's like a jungle theme. It's a jungle in here. I got a squat toilet. Now let's flush that. And I got a little shower over there. I just put in this new light underneath. Yeah. Or maybe I should take off my wetsuit. You can't be naked. This is a rated G. Maybe PG? No, I think it's G. Alright. I got my sink there. Let's just waste the water. So, if you see up in the left-hand corner there, I've got 3 apples in my belly. Oh, and that's the bidet. You can't turn on the bidet. But here, I'm going to hop on the toilet. Dong, dong, dong. And that takes care of that. The first time that happened, and then my apples were like subtracting. I thought, oh my god, I'm pooping. And I thought that was so cool. So, thanks for joining me in my bathroom. I keep doing the wrong one. I'm just going to sit down here and chill out. Where's my sitting? You see it? Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to sit down and hang out in my toilet room. Oops. Let's get out of that. So, good night. Have a comfortable, relaxing. Oh no, I keep pushing the wrong button. I'm still new at this. I always think like to turn on the lights, you push up on this directional key. So I always think to turn off the lights, you would push down, but that makes you go into that other thing where you can do that. All right, so the bed. Oh, one last thing. When I first got a bed, I was like, oh yeah, I want to sleep. Do you want to sleep? So I was like, okay. I was like, what's going on? Mork calling Olsen. Come in, Olsen. Here I am, in the 5th dimension. Welcome, welcome. The binary fields are teeming with beautiful dreams. How may I be of assistance? Bring me sleep. So I think this connects you. I don't even really know because there's no rules to this game. It's just like, if you know, you know. So, and where is this? Oh, I'm a world between electronic dreams and dreamers. All right. Never mind. I just want to chill out here. Yeah. I want to wake up now. So instead of when you lay in your bed, if you don't have, I don't know, membership connected up to the friends on this or something, you have to say, no, I don't want to sleep. I just want to lie down. And that's how you do it. So again, thanks for joining me.